What's going on, guys? Brian Matthews here with Southern Pine Outdoors, and today's video is going to be on the Ridge Rocker Pro Series mouth calls. This particular set comes in three different reed styles. Obviously my can is empty. Within that can you'll have a plastic bag with three different reeds in it. I am not much of a mouth call kind of person. I've always been more of a slate or a glass call kind of person, or even a box call kind of person. So picking up a set of mouth calls is relatively new to me. I've used mouth calls before in the past, and to be honest with you, they do work. I will say that. They make it great for when you actually have the bird in view, so that you're not having to move your hands or anything like that, or switch from your hands to your gun. You can keep your gun right there, and or your bow, or whatever the case may be. These particular reeds, that, like I say, they come in three different styles. Your traditional, what I'm gonna say, the V-cut style, and then you've got a larger V-cut style that's a little bit different. You can kind of see it kind of drops down. I will show some better video clips if this doesn't work out. But and then you've got this unique one that's kind of what I'm gonna say, like a turkey fan type cutout. It goes down and then fans out a little bit, to give you just a little bit different sound. I would try these calls out. I know this is supposed to be a demonstration of the calls themselves, but I'm not the greatest turkey call person, and I don't want to try them out just yet because I just got these. So I don't want to try them out just yet to demonstrate a call that I'm not that great at using. As far as the quality, I have used other mouth calls before, and they were extremely flimsy. These actually are fairly durable. I've always been afraid to actually trim them. I have a lot smaller mouth, contrary to what people believe. The roof of my mouth is extremely small, so the reed itself barely fits in my mouth, at least on the roof of my mouth. I'm going to grab this one and just demonstrate it roughly. Like I say, I'm not the greatest caller, especially with mouth calls, and it may sound a little squeaky, but I guess I'll go through them all and just give you an idea of what to expect. Like I say, I'm not the greatest caller. I've used them before. It takes a lot of practice, and I'm out of practice. So if you're looking at these as far as new products, or new to turkey season, or new to turkey hunting, I would steer clear of the mouth calls and go straight for a slate call or glass call from Ridge Rocker instead of the mouth calls, just to start off, because it does take some patience and some practice to actually get it done. But if you're willing to put that effort in, go ahead and get them for $30 to get three of them. That's a pretty smoking deal right there, in my opinion. So like I say, I'm not the greatest mouth caller by any means, but that was that V cut that I was saying. That's about the easiest one for me to blow or use. Then we've got that wide V cut, and usually the more intricate the cut is, the harder it is to blow or keep the reeds from getting too wild in your mouth. Sorry. Be honest with you, I like that sound better than that other one. If I could just, like I say, practice a little bit with them, I'd be really impressed as far as that sound. I really like that. Sounds more like what I'm used to hearing as far as a slate call. It gave it more of a richer, darker tone, whereas the other one was a little bit higher pitched. You can just hear the differences subtly as I kind of muddle through all the imperfections of the call. Once again, that's another, uh, in my opinion, another one of those darker tone turkey calls. I'm gonna use this one more time now that I'm interested. Yeah, I'm as far as like I say the practice of my end, actually getting used to using the calls, trimming them out a little bit to fit in my mouth a little bit better. But as far as an initial review of what the sounds are and the calls sound like, I'm really impressed as far as once again that quality. It doesn't feel 90. I'd say 90% of the calls that you buy, the mouth calls you buy from Walmart or your big box stores, Bass Pro Shop, whatever, unless you're spending, you know, 20 dollars or more per call, uh, the the flimsiness of it, it just feels cheap. It moves and everything like that. And these are rigid in your mouth. They don't slide around like those other ones. Um, so being able to get it up in your mouth, you're going to have to do some trimming, or I'm going to have to do some trimming to actually get it kind of to sit uh, above my tongue. But um, I'm really impressed with the actual quality of the call. The sounds are by far, in my opinion, a lot better than what you could buy at your big box stores. Once again, these calls are all made here in America, and they are a local company based out of Kentucky. So check Ridge Rocker out. I will leave a link in the description to these specific calls. These are the locator calls. These are the mouth calls Pro Series. For $30, you get 3 of them, and I will leave an individual link for to go straight to the calls as well as their main website, so that you can do all kinds of shopping and get a look at all of their products that they actually carry, and different calls that they carry. So if you have any comments, questions, leave those down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. Go ahead and check out all the other videos that I've got out there in the playlist for turkey season, specifically for the individual Ridge Rocker calls that we have in our lineup to use this this coming season. And as you can tell, I will be doing some practicing, driving the family members crazy with me, going out in the yard and just making all kinds of turkey sounds, or throughout the house. So if you want to drive your family crazy, go pick you up some as well. It'd be well worth the $30. But anyways, like I say, if y'all have any questions, comments, leave those down below. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching, and have a great one.